Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I really am excited to present you guys this video. It's something that I've noticed a lot recently and something that I think can provide value to each and every one of you and help take your trading to the next level, especially during these market conditions here in 2020. So if you do enjoy this video, if you could like and subscribe to our channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And I will get started right now. Basically what this video is going to be discussing is what I'm seeing in the market in 2020 and something that I found that I haven't seen in 5 years that you guys can take advantage of. So as you guys know, I'll bring up this article right here. This is a perfect prime example of what is going on in the market right now. As you guys know, before, a lot of trades are done by high frequency trading and algorithms. However, with this coronavirus, a lot of people are using retail trading. A lot of people are using Robinhood, all of these trading app platforms, Webull, and so forth. So now you're not just competing against algorithms primarily. You're competing against a lot of retail traders. You can see there was 1.3 million people that joined in the last quarter through Robinhood, which is an insane amount. So now you're not necessarily competing against algorithms and all of these large hedge funds and so forth. You're starting to compete more and more against retail investors. Now, you may be wondering, well, how does that have any importance at all? And that's really where you get to dive into this and where I really dove into this recently. So, as you guys know, a beginning trader, you have to look at this from an aspect of what is a beginning trader likely to do. Most likely, beginning traders are very likely to purchase a security that is already pushing up and not know when to sell and get shaken out at the beginning because they are very scared of their position. And this is something that where you can utilize by understanding this video. You can utilize this and take advantage of this to the best as you are competing against a bunch of retail traders now compared to hedge funds and professionals. So again, like I mentioned, thinking like a retail trader, they're likely to chase stocks that are moving up. And I have an example later on in this video that is a perfect example for you guys. And they're also willing to sell early for a loss because they panic sell. So what does this present for you watching this video? You can see NVAX, a prime example today. You can see this sell-off here. These retail investors on open are scared to hold their position. They're selling. They continuously sell as they're scared and they don't have the experience to know when to hold and when to sell, so they see the market selling off and they sell as well. This presents a nice opportunity for you here to get in on plays like this. And this is something I've seen a lot. You can see AZN doing the same thing. A lot of plays here. These retail investors will get very scared of a red day or a red down and they'll continuously sell it. That's where you can really make your living and make your profit off of taking advantage of these people that are panic selling. And it's known for retail traders to do this. And with the recent surge in retail trading, you can see this happen a lot on open. That is one prime example here. Now, what I've really been looking for and something that we've found great success in 2020 so far is finding these stocks that retail traders trade that are moving up on strength and volume. And you may be wondering, what are you talking about? What do you mean? You guys can look up what retail traders trade on Robinhood. You can see the most traded equities. That is what you can look at. What I'm really talking about is equities that you'd think that Robinhood traders would trade. So a lot of tech stocks, you're going to see a lot of bank stocks being traded. Tech stocks are going to be the most heavily traded by Robinhood users, and that's how we sent out an alert today on Zoom that ended up running for over 200%. So really, you're looking for big movers here on volume and strength, and that's what you're looking for. Playing this upside here, as you know, there are going to be several retail investors in this, pumping this up as the price action goes up, since they don't really understand what to do and they only chase green stocks that are pushing up. So what can you and I do to take advantage of this? You guys can play the trend. In this case, Zoom, a perfect prime example today. You go to news, there isn't a single news article here about Zoom at all. This is all retail trading at its finest, pushing Zoom up here on no news whatsoever. You guys can take advantage of this, and that's what we did, and that's what we used for our team today and sent an alert here, actually right here on Zoom, that ended up pushing towards 200%. Simply by following the trend here and understanding what are retail traders doing likely in this situation. You're seeing this push up here, and now you can play this trend here. A lot of retail investors' interest here in Zoom. And again, like I mentioned, they only know to buy the green. They get scared on this dip here, and they're getting scared here on this dip. Now that also presents another topic here on this push up. You're looking for a pullback for entry, or you can try to play the trend to the upside for higher risk. And the most common study that beginner traders are going to use is going to be the VWAP. So that is something that can become relevant now as more and more retail traders get into this, as they only know the VWAP. It hits the middle VWAP here, perfect example. All these retail traders are going crazy and purchasing this equity. You can see this move here. So if you're waiting for confirmation, watch this uptrend here move up, and then you get the sell-off here to this VWAP where these retail traders think, hey, this is a great time to buy, and then you get this push up here. That is going to be your perfect entry. If you're looking for these big movers, you can go to scan over here, and then you can do stock hacker, and then you can just go into the top movers of the NASDAQ. That is one way to find these, but that is really what we have been doing for the past couple weeks here and finding great success on it. Just following the trend here, as so many retail investors are trying to pump these things up. Roku, we've had a great past few weeks playing Roku. You can go here, well, close out of this. You can go here and see Roku, the same thing. Roku, huge pumping up here, all the way down here from 115, all from retail investor interest. This is all going to be primarily retail investors. Back to Zoom here again. The trend is going to be your friend, especially in 2020 right now when you get so many retail investors now, that it is really going to be your friend. Again, it's not normal to see Zoom in this case push up 9% on no news at all. This is all retail investors buying the hype behind it, and that's how you can benefit by playing the uptrend here and utilizing your knowledge that you have now from this video to help you make better trades here in 2020. So again, what to look for? You want to see something moving up on strength. Is it something that has a lot of retail interest? Or are you trading something like Boeing, for example? Boeing is going to be all basically algorithmic trading. Same with Amazon. Same with all these expensive stocks that retail investors can't really take advantage of. Boeing is notorious for HFT, doesn't have that much retail investor interest except for long term, whereas Zoom has a ton of retail investor interest. And again, that's where you can really take advantage of this by understanding this. Entering on the VWAP, for example, is every single retail investor and trader that begins uses this study. This study will become more and more relevant as it goes on and as you see these surges in retail investors and traders getting started. So going forward, what can you do knowing this now? Formulate a plan. Are you going to enter on a break above the previous day's close? Are you waiting for strength here? Are you watching volume? Formulate a plan. What I typically look for is something moving up on strength here on volume. Wait for a pullback here. In this case, pulling back to the VWAP here. Entry right here, pushing up huge today on the day. This is a prime example of what you can do. Wait, push up, wait for an entry here on this middle VWAP. Watch for a bull flag breakout, ABCD pattern. These are all things that you can play. Just make sure you formulate your plan before you enter and then you fully execute from that. And then again, I've been trading for 5 years now, and this is the first time I've ever seen this phenomenon at all. It's really, really interesting, actually, and something that you guys can really take advantage of is understanding how are retail traders trading. Why are there so many retail traders? What are they likely to do? Again, they're likely to cut losses short, and they're likely to buy something on the fear of missing out. So as this thing's pumping up here, retail investors are getting very, very interested. Oh, it's pumping up. It's already up 5% today. I think it can push up, push up, push up. You're seeing the surge of retail investors coming in here on this pump up here. And then again, you're seeing a lot of VWAP importance now, as this is going to be one of the most used studies by retail investors and traders. So again, this is typically what you typically see on this is going to be a correction here, or a push up like this is on news. What you typically see is a push up and correction here, not a push up almost 8% on Zoom, for example, today. on no news at all. This is really where you can really see the power of retail traders in action. No news out here, and this stock is pushing up 8%. This is all due to hype. So again, normally you'll see moderate corrections here, especially something that doesn't have much news here at all. It's not typical to see an 8% move here to the upside. So that is, again, how you can take advantage of this. I want to show you guys the plays that we made today here and show you how our team benefited from Zoom. You can go to profits right here. Right here, Kevin making almost $1,000 just by playing Zoom here. And again, 314. There's Pan W play right here. You can scroll up here. You can see more. Adobe right there. Congrats to Theo, by the way. I want to throw this out there. Our most recent success story here started right here at the beginning of the month on June, at the end of June. And he is up over $5,000 here on the month just by following our plays and taking our lead. Again, more profits coming in here from Zoom, more profits from Zoom. Zoom paying off again here, more profits. Again, today we basically used what we knew. You can see all these Zoom plays coming in here. Great day here on Zoom for the team. Again, just using what we know about retail investors and how they think. That's how you can utilize your trading strategy and take it to the next level by understanding the way they think and how to formulate a plan and execute. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And then if you can check out our team at simplifiedinvesting.site. If you're looking to get our course access, get our daily alerts like the ones I just showed you, we would love to have you guys on board. We are looking for more motivated members to help out, and I'm always here to provide mentoring for those of you that would like it and need it. If you have any questions or comments, if you could leave them down below in the comments, it would be greatly appreciated. We do really enjoy seeing how you guys like the video. If you have any video suggestions, we do take that into consideration. We greatly appreciate your feedback. Hope you guys all had an amazing day, and as always, if you could check out our team at simplifiedinvesting.site, we would love to have you. Thank you.